situation, dissipation. Another tender vessel crushing, pop the heart is colder, it's hot. I'm not sure if they done or not, I'm not sure that they wanna stop this cold, the blood is hot, it's hot. The heart's so weak, the not. Another day.
Swagger.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Tennessee Titans and the New York Giants. Season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
It's Fields with the catch outright. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
A 13-yard gain brings up 3rd
Your start now. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. He's going to be forced out there. Play gains about 7. And that's going to set up a Giants first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's a design run. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. On second down, Dart. And they will take him down. They got him back to the 41. And goes to the hurry up here.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. He finds Slayton on the slant. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! Well, Brock, it
Swag bug. Swag bug.
That we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coaches, they demand of their QBs to put it right on the money. Because when you hit that exact spot, when you don't slow your receiver down, and he can catch and run, especially with the elite athletes at that position in this league, big plays follow.
Here's Chimere DK on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Taken down, but not before he picks up 11 on the play. And that's going to give the Titans a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Another run for Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup.
This is Henry on second. He's brought down. Play goes for, looks like about 11 yards. And it's going to be first down, Tennessee.
I think I'm going to call this guy a haul. As in putting everybody on his back and trying to carry their offense to a win. Didn't get it done a week ago, but it wasn't on him. Those broad shoulders. He ran well a week ago, and he's off to a good start today.
First down, and they go right back to it. And just a yard here before this play goes out. It's second and 9.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there, forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. A motion to tight end left. On second down, here's Henry again. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
In a lot of ways, he was the offense. Well, a lot of carries a week ago, and unfortunately, it was a loss. You take that kind of pounding, you want to find a way to win, but I love his grit, his determination very early to say, once again, give me the rock.
Turning to Henry on third. He's going to be forced out there. Play gains about 7. It's going to be first down Titans. Fed him on back-to-back plays, Brock, and he's got them moving now on this opening series.
Yeah, he's not needed any time at all to find his groove and settle in. This should set the table for the rest of the day.
Going to the ground again on first. This is going to be good for a new set of downs. In the end, about 16 yards on that play. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of. And stacking runs like that sure helps.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. Now, you take these types of results as early wins in a game, Brock, both in getting their running back started and getting your guys to start winning that battle up front, too.
Moving a man against his will and doing it right from the jump.
Behind the line, he wants that football. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
I'll tell you, this kid, duality of quarterbacks in the league today continues to amaze me. It's remarkable how well they can throw it and run it. But in that case, when you turn into running back, what do you got to do? You've got to protect the football at all costs. He doesn't, and he gives that defense an extra possession.
Let's start this drive with Achane. And he'll be stopped in for just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Here goes Dart to the air. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, bro. It's 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
They'll go. Here's Dart. He finds it beyond the marker. He's at the 30. It's the 10. It's a New York touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting pieces together.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they now lead by 14 points.
Giants 14, Titans nothing.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Zone read to call here on 2nd down. Offense wins zone read, but what a read by the defense. They blow it up for a loss of 4. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. It's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's a great field position.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Down by Jermaine Johnson. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Titans' 20-yard line.
Second down throw here from Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And we might be close to this league growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I certainly don't mind completions nor getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands in a hurry, but that one was way too predictable as it goes backwards.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Achan from the pistol. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Working quickly here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock, and 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision.
4th and goal.
Hey, honey. Honey.
Darts looking to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. The money hooker has it. And the Titans will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These last 2 snaps really have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Running once more with Henry. And the defense contains him. They stop and show the line of the game, so that should force the Titans punt team to the field. Only 2 yards on that carry. They're left with 4th and 10. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Handoff headed right to Henry. He's past the marker. That's good for a first. Coming through on 4th and 10. This drive continues.
34-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Here's Henry running left. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 34-yard line.
Henry running to the left. All right, short of the marker for the Maulers, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44. The Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast. Henry's going to try to pick it up. He's got him the 1st down. That 3-yard gain was enough on that previous play. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
And the Titans
First down, and they go back to Henry. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. First down, Henry's the running back. And after that last play, sitting just a touch shy of 20 carries before halftime. this game. He runs him down inside a field goal range. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Trying down the middle of Henry. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. First down, Henry's the running back. And he's still out there despite just fielding his 10th carry. He's been a workhorse on this drive. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Working quickly here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They run. Here's Henry. Finds a big lane. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Oh, he goes over the top of all of them. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry, number 9 for him this season.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Titans 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard run.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. Rob Frank, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, and they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pass brought in by Slayton. The 30. The 10. And he gets home. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton. First a return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too. Carlson now to add one more. Sent right down the middle and good. And they bump their lead up to 14.
21. Titans 7.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. They give right side to Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Offense to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
This is Henry on 2nd. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. It is Abdul Carter making plays as he cleans that one up.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Darts back to throw. And the catch won't survive the contact this time. Incomplete. That was a tough-ass partner making that play against double coverage. It's 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Darts. Connection is made to Travis Etienne. And he is in with the dive. Touchdown, New York. Travis Etienne. A 21-yard effort. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead now 21.
7.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go. A give to Henry. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On 2nd down, here's Henry again. Has a lane past the 45. Past the 35. Derrick Henry. He is up and over the pile. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry, his 2nd of this quarter. Here's Slide to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. It's down to a 14-point game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start this drive with Etienne. And gets a few on the post forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now quickly, it's Johnson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
Markers are reset.
line.
Here we go. Ball at the 44. Running with Achane here out of the gun. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. Inside the final minute of our 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Oh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. That play's going to be cut down after a gain of 2. And it's going to be a New York first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Dart. That's caught by Chris Olave.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Looked like a first for a moment, but still a couple of inches left to go. 2nd down. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. It's Achane on the inside again. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Dart setting in the throw here. Buying some time right. He finds Neighbors right side. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Giants. Malik Neighbors. First a return score, and now he's got a receiving one, too.
Giants.
Carlson will tack on the extra point. And the lead now 21.
Score Giants 35. Titans 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Chooses to bring this one out. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. This is Henry to start the drive. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Well, you taught me, Brock. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. Deep coordinators love to dial it up.
He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Turning to Henry on 3rd. Has the 1st and more. Past midfield. Hits the 20. And we've seen a lot of this today. He's in again. Touchdown, Tennessee. Derrick Henry. That is his 3rd in this 2nd half. Here's Slide to try the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And it's down to a 14-point game. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Look at this, 3 tight ends to the right on his 1st and 10. Achane running right. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. To throw, here's Dart. And this throw's going to be incomplete. 3rd down. So a rare win for them in coverage there, Brock. Haven't found a lot of success stopping the pass at all game, but they finally take one away there.
One of the rare opportunities today with this group, on a contested ball, they actually knock it away.
Third down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Shoves one away. Defender closes it in and will take him out of bounds, but not before he picks up 25. And that will make it 1st down, Giants.
Yards on the play. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane.
So, I'm in my league game.
That's right around 3 yards. Goes to the hurry up here.
At the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. And that gives New York the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Giants looking at a 3-0 start to the season. All set to go now from the 35. So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All set to go now from the 35. First and 10. Here's Dart. Deep down the right sideline. It's his running back making the catch. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. trying to run it in. A-Chain. And he gets a few on the punch forward. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. They're going to pass it here. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had. Not against this defense. Not on that one.
Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Coconut game.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock, but a 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision.
It's now 4th and goal.
The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this.
Come on, come on. Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Fourth down, pass coming. This is caught. Touchdown, New York. Isaiah Likely scoring there on the 10th play of that drive. 3 straight weeks, Brock. 3 straight weeks now of decently polished football to begin this season. These guys are about to make it to week 4 as one of our last undefeated teams left in the NFL.
I know the college game that's full of voters and polls and everything else. It's not that way in the NFL, but there are power rankings, and they become pretty darn popular and talking points. And with this kind of performance added to the previous 2 games, I don't know how they don't sit atop those power rankings this week.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Running once more with Henry. He'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Another run for Henry. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. I can't blame them looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Henry. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it.